The secret to $1,000 a day online empires? Mugs.
Mugs.
Yup, mugs. These humble little cups, the ones holding your morning coffee or last night's instant ramen, could be your ticket to serious cash.
You will make lots of money.
And no, you don't need a fancy art degree or a warehouse full of ceramics. All you need is AI, a little creativity, and the right strategies. Did you know that over 500 million mugs are sold every year?
No.
That's enough to fill an Olympic swimming pool twice. The global coffee mug market was worth a jaw-dropping $7.4 billion in 2023 and is projected to skyrocket to nearly $11 billion by 2031. Why? Because consumer behavior is shifting. People don't just want any mug. They want mugs that reflect their personality, spark conversations, and look great on Instagram.
Absolutely.
Targeting niche audiences with themed mugs, pop culture designs, or seasonal collections is driving this explosive growth. People aren't just sipping coffee, they're collecting, gifting, and spending serious cash on designs that stand out.
No way.
This means one thing: mugs aren't just everyday essentials. They're a booming business opportunity. AI makes it easier than ever to craft jaw-dropping designs. And today, I'm spilling all the best practices to turn these everyday cups into a seriously wicked, easy money-making machine that you can definitely make $1,000 a month on or more. Let's dive in. It's a chilly morning, sometime in the distant land of last year. A scrappy young designer sits at their cluttered desk, surrounded by empty coffee mugs and questionable life choices. Let's call them Jamie.
Okay.
Jamie's just like us, tired, over-caffeinated, and scrolling through TikTok while procrastinating on something important. That's when it happens. A viral post appears. I made $10,000 last month selling AI-designed mugs. Jamie stares at the screen, wide-eyed. Wait a second. Mugs? People are getting rich off mugs? This can't be real. Spoiler alert, it is. But Jamie isn't convinced. Not yet. Now, let's hit the rewind button and meet our second designer, Alex. A 90s kid with an 80s soul who was always told they'd never make money as an artist. Get a real job, they said. Art doesn't pay the bills, they said. Well, Alex decided to stick it to the haters with the most unexpected medium: mugs. Armed with an AI tool they barely understood and a vision for a world where cats could play electric guitars, Alex uploaded their first design to Etsy. A week later, ka-ching! Their phone buzzes with the sweet sound of their first sale. It was only $7, but it felt like winning the lottery. Fast forward a few months, and these designers, Jamie with their quirky Dogs of the 80s collection, and Alex with their cosmic neon-inspired cat mugs, are no longer just hobbyists. They're bona fide mug moguls, raking in sales faster than your uncle can tell you about his new crypto scheme.
And let me tell you a secret.
Their secret? A few cleverly worded AI prompts, some wicked design ideas, and a whole lot of hustle. But it wasn't all sunshine and smooth coffee pours. They had to figure out the hard way what works and what doesn't. Like that one time Jamie made a design featuring an alien in a cowboy hat. Apparently, not everyone was ready for Yeehaw from Mars.
I am so not ready.
But those lessons? They're why we're here. Because today I'm breaking down exactly what they learned and how you can do it too. This is where our AI mug trailblazers roll up their sleeves, throw on their imaginary leg warmers, and make it happen. You see, the road to success wasn't paved with gold, or even coffee.
Yep.
But with some major trial and error, late-night brainstorms, and surprisingly a lot of caffeine. Let's dig into how they cracked the code. Meet Jenny, a single mom with a knack for quirky humor and an uncanny ability to spot trends before anyone else. Her journey began one bleary-eyed morning when she stumbled across an AI design tool. Intrigued, she typed in the first thing that came to her mind: corgi riding a unicorn in space. The result? Pure magic. Jenny realized something that day. People love pets doing ridiculous things. So she launched her Etsy shop, mugs, and giggles, and made it her mission to turn internet humor into best-selling designs. Her niche? Combining memes with heartwarming messages, cats with sunglasses, sloths holding coffee cups, and even an avocado surfing on a taco. But it wasn't all rainbows and unicorns. Jenny's first 10 designs flopped hard. Why? Because she tried to cram too much onto a single mug. Cats, rainbows, motivational quotes, all competing for attention. Her early designs were, let's just say, a lot. Turns out people like trends, but they don't want a trend explosion on a coffee mug. Jenny quickly learned the golden rule of design: less is more. She stripped her designs down to a single quirky element, like a corgi in space, and let the humor shine.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
That shift? Total game changer. And then she hit her sweet spot, combining memes with heartfelt seasonal messages. Her Valentine's Day mugs, featuring cheesy puns like "You're my brutiful," flew off the shelves. By leaning into trends and keeping her design simple, Jenny's sales skyrocketed. Jenny didn't just stop at great designs. She knew she needed to stand out in the crowded mug market. Her secret weapon? TikTok? Jenny started posting funny, relatable videos that felt more like entertainment than ads. One of her most viral posts? A clip of her surviving a toddler tantrum while sipping from her mug that said, "Caffeine and chaos." Her humor struck a chord with her audience. People didn't just want her mugs, they wanted to be part of her story. By leaning into her chaotic but relatable life as a mom, Jenny turned everyday moments into marketing gold.
Oh, yeah.
So, what can we learn from Jenny's journey? First, simplicity sells. Don't overwhelm your designs. Focus on one idea that makes people smile. Second, find your niche and own it. Jenny didn't try to sell to everyone. She knew her audience loved quirky, meme-inspired humor. And finally, lean into your personality. Whether it's through TikTok, Instagram, or Etsy descriptions, let your audience connect with you. Now, meet Mark,
Nice to meet you.
the self-proclaimed minimalist who turned simplicity into a money-making masterpiece. Mark didn't care about cute or funny designs. His style? Pure sophistication. Think sleek black and white mugs with geometric patterns and gold accents. His Etsy shop, Modern Mug Masterpieces, became the go-to for buyers who wanted their morning coffee served with a side of elegance. But Mark's success wasn't just about aesthetics. He had a strategy. Mark zeroed in on high-end buyers who wanted their coffee mugs to feel more like art pieces. He branded his products as luxury gifts, priced them at $30 a pop, and marketed them as must-have accessories for anyone with a love for modern design. And Mark's secret weapon? AI. With tools like Midjourney and DALL-E, he created designs that looked like they belonged in an art gallery. Metallic textures, abstract patterns, sleek monograms. His mugs screamed expensive. But Mark didn't stop there. He added a layer of personalization, gold initials, custom monograms, and even corporate branding. For his customers, it wasn't just a mug. It was a statement piece. But not everything Mark touched turned to gold. At least, not at first. He started by pricing his mugs at $50 each, thinking, if they look luxurious, they should cost like luxury. Turns out, even high-end buyers have their limits. His shop sat collecting digital dust for weeks. His lesson? Pricing is a fine art. Mark found the sweet spot at $25 to $30, where his mug still felt premium, but didn't scare people off. And the cherry on top? Offering free shipping. That one move made him the go-to choice for stylish gift givers. Mark didn't just sell mugs, he sold a lifestyle. His Instagram feed looked like it was ripped straight out of a luxury design magazine. Each post featured chic, minimalist photos paired with captions like, "Elevate your coffee game." And it worked. His followers weren't just buyers, they were fans. To take things up a notch, Mark partnered with influencers who fit his brand's aesthetic. Their chic coffee setups and glowing reviews turned his mugs into must-have items for design lovers everywhere. So, what can we learn from Mark's journey? First, simplicity sells. His sleek, geometric design stood out in a market flooded with overly busy options. Second, know your audience. Mark targeted buyers who valued elegance and were willing to pay for it. Third, pricing matters. He found that sweet spot where his mugs felt luxurious, but still accessible. And finally, branding is everything. From his curated Instagram feed to influencer partnerships, Mark made sure his products looked and felt premium. Mark's story shows us that success isn't just about creating beautiful designs. It's about understanding your audience, perfecting your branding, and pricing your products just right. So, whether you're a minimalist at heart or not, there's something to be learned from the maverick who turned simplicity into serious cash. All right, we've seen how Mark mastered minimalism and turned clean lines into clean profits. But what happens when you mix bold creativity with a fearless attitude? Enter Tina, the queen of customization and the mastermind behind one of the most colorful AI mug empires you've ever seen. Meet Tina, the tactician. Tina wasn't about to wing it in the AI mug game. Nope.
No way.
She approached it like a mission. Step 1, research, and yep, more research. Tina spent weeks diving into Etsy, Redbubble, and Amazon, studying bestsellers and uncovering one big trend. People can't get enough of motivational quotes. But Tina didn't just stop at motivational quotes. She went full 80s with her branding, creating a shop that screamed nostalgia. Picture bright neon colors, bold retro fonts, and funky patterns that would make any 80s kid swoon. Her shop wasn't just selling mugs, it was selling good vibes and a trip down memory lane. And Tina's strategic genius didn't end there. She A/B tested like a boss. Using AI tools, she created multiple variations of each design and tested them on her audience. Some designs flopped, but others, total home runs. Her big break? Micro-influencers. Tina sent her mugs to Instagram and TikTok influencers, asking them to share their morning coffee routines featuring her designs. The result? Viral posts and a flood of sales. People weren't just buying mugs, they were buying into a lifestyle. Of course, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Tina's first mistake? Trying to be everything to everyone. Her shop was a chaotic mess. Pastels here, edgy designs there, minimalist patterns thrown in for good measure. Customers were confused and her sales reflected it. Her solution? Niche down. Tina embraced her retro, motivational aesthetic with laser focus. Every mug, pin, and post screamed 80s nostalgia. Her shop went from a mishmash of styles to a cohesive brand. And her sales skyrocketed. And then there was Pinterest. Tina became a pinning machine, creating boards for every niche her mugs fit into. Retro gifts, office motivation, and even unique gift ideas for teachers. She linked every pin directly to her shop, and those clicks turned into cash. Tina proved that a little strategy goes a long way. She didn't just build a mug shop, she built a brand that people connected with, a lifestyle they wanted to be part of. And now, Tina's 80s-inspired empire is thriving, proving that even in the digital age, nostalgia never goes out of style. So, what's the formula these designers followed to go from flops to fabulous? Let's break it down. First, they stopped trying to please everyone. Instead, they asked themselves, who am I designing for? Jenny focused on humor, Mark went for luxury, and Tina leaned into 80s nostalgia. By narrowing their audience, they didn't just sell mugs, they sold mugs people had to have.
Talked about the good stuff.
Next, they mastered the art of AI prompts. Jenny learned to be super specific, like adorable corgi in a spacesuit, colorful galaxy background. Mark experimented with abstract shapes and metallic textures. And Tina? She pushed AI to create patterns that screamed retro, like neon science fiction and futuristic electric blues. The secret? Trial and error. They tweaked prompts, tested color palettes, and figured out what resonated with their audience. Great designs mean nothing without killer listings. Jenny's titles were quirky and fun, while Mark used words like luxury and elegant.
Money talks, people.
Tina added SEO-friendly keywords like retro mug and motivational gift. They also nailed their photos, high-res images with flattering lighting, and mock-ups showing the mugs in action. All right, you've made it to the final stretch. You know the stories, the successes, and the secrets. But here's the twist. Your mug empire doesn't have to look like anyone else's. It's time to think outside the box, and we've got a few fresh ideas to help you start. Niche idea number 1, pet lovers with a twist. Sure, everyone loves cats and dogs, but what about guinea pigs and sunglasses or goldfish motivational quotes? The pet world is vast and untapped niches are waiting for you. Niche idea number 2, nostalgic jobs. Bring back the glory days with mugs for vintage professions, mall arcade managers, drive-in operators, and video store clerks. Nostalgia cells and quirky careers are a gift giver's dream. Niche idea number 3, AI humor. Everyone's talking about AI, so why not lean in? Mugs poking fun at the tech, like Skynet's favorite mug, are bound to start conversations and bring in the laughs. Niche idea number 4, micro hobbies. Ever met someone who knits tiny sweaters for frogs?
No.
Neither have we, but you better believe they'd buy the mug. Hyper-specific hobbies are funny, relatable, and irresistible. Niche idea number 5, hyper-local pride. People love repping their hometowns even if it's population 300. Cater to small-town pride with personalized designs and quirky local slogans. Ready to take action? Here's the challenge. Pick one of these niches, create 3 AI-generated designs, and list them on Etsy or Redbubble. Test the waters for 30 days. Even if you sell just one mug, that's the first step toward your empire. Still feeling inspired but a little lost? Alec from Six Figure Storefront has your back. Their exclusive course reveals every secret to building $1 million mug business, from creating killer AI prompts to nailing Etsy SEO. The link's below. Don't wait. This is the insider info that turns dreams into dollars. So what are you waiting for? Whether you go for guinea pigs in suits or small-town pride, the future of AI mug empires is wide open. Now it's your turn to start building yours. Let us know in the comments what niche you're diving into. Who knows, you might be the next big success story.